Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca held a press conference on Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025, at Stamford Bridge ahead of a crucial Premier League match. In the session, Maresca spoke at length about the club's ambition to secure a top-four finish, the game plan against different opponents, and the commitment to return Chelsea to the Champions League stage, which he described as the place where this club belongs. Maresca opened the press conference by asserting that Chelsea are currently in a competitive position in the race for the top four in the Premier League standings. We are there in the top four, and we have been there all season. So it's our job to try to finish in that position, he said with an optimistic tone. He added that finishing in the Champions League zone is not just a target, but an obligation for a club of Chelsea stature. As I said, this club had a place in the Champions League, so we have to do everything in our hands to bring the club there. The Italian manager also touched on Chelsea's long history as one of the major forces in European football. According to him, being outside elite competitions like the Champions League is not something that can be accepted in the long term. It's not just about this season, but also about building a foundation so we can consistently compete at the highest level, he elaborated. He emphasized that this season's performance would set the tone for future campaigns, underlining his long-term vision for the club. Maresca provided deep insights into the tactical approach he has implemented at Chelsea. He explained that his team always strives to play directly and quickly, especially when facing opponents who apply high pressing. No matter who is playing, we want to be direct and fast when they press higher, he stated. However, he also acknowledged that this strategy cannot always be applied, depending on the opponent's approach. Maresca highlighted the challenges Chelsea faced in their last 3 home matches. In the last 3 home games we had, they were all games where every single player from the opposition was behind the ball, he revealed. According to him, when opponents choose to defend tightly and position all their players in the defensive area, it becomes difficult for Chelsea to execute the direct and fast play they desire. We cannot play direct and fast if they defend deep, he added, showcasing the tactical flexibility he is developing with the team. He further noted that in such scenarios, the team must adapt by finding alternative ways to break down compact defenses, such as through patient build-up play or exploiting spaces on the flanks. Maresca also stressed the importance of consistency in the team's performance. He said that while Chelsea have shown positive signs throughout the season, there is still room for improvement. We have to make sure that we are not just good in one game, but in every game, he asserted firmly. He pointed out that the key to success lies in how the team can adapt to various situations on the pitch, whether facing high pressing or breaking down a deep defensive block. The 45-year-old manager also praised the hard work of his players. They give everything in training and in matches. My job is to make sure they know when to attack quickly and when to be more patient, he said. Maresca appeared confident that with dedication and the right approach, Chelsea would achieve their targets by the end of the season. He also hinted at ongoing efforts to refine the squad's decision-making, ensuring they can switch seamlessly between aggressive, fast-paced attacks and more controlled possession play when needed. At the end of the press conference, Maresca delivered a special message to Chelsea supporters. We know what this club means to them. Their support is crucial, and we will keep working hard to make them proud, he said with enthusiasm. He also asked for patience from the fans while reaffirming that the team is on the right track to return to its former glory. We're building something here, and with their backing, we'll get there, he added, reinforcing the bond between the team and its fan base. The press conference concluded with questions about the squad's condition ahead of the upcoming match, though Maresca opted not to provide specific details. We will see tomorrow in the final training session, but the most important thing is that our spirit and focus remain intact, he concluded. He also briefly mentioned that there were no major injury concerns at the moment, but he preferred to assess the players' readiness closer to match day before making any definitive statements. With these statements, Enzo Maresca demonstrated a clear vision for Chelsea: a return to the Champions League through adaptive and consistent football. Fans are now eagerly awaiting how this strategy will translate on the pitch in the upcoming matches. The press conference not only shed light on his tactical philosophy, but also reaffirmed his determination to restore Chelsea's status as a European powerhouse, blending short-term goals with a sustainable long-term plan.